is Ichiran, and it's probably the most famous ramen in Japan. And because it's that popular, it's often a must-go place for many first-time visitors in Japan. So in this video, I'll give you a 4-minute guide to everything about Ichiran. Ichiran is a chain restaurant with many locations across Japan, and is most often located underground. What makes Ichiran so popular, however, is the fact that it's a vending machine ramen. And while it's not the first vending machine ramen, it is unique in the way that you can customize your order. So first, you will pick and pay for your order at this vending machine, and depending on how crowded the restaurant is, you may be immediately led to your seat, which is an individual sitting booth. And in here, you'll get to customize almost every single aspect of your order, which for the most part is very straightforward, except the dashi and richness part. So dashi basically refers to how much flavor you want your broth to have, and richness refers to how much oil you would like your ramen to have. After you're done, you press a button in front of you in which a staff will collect your order and give you a cup where you can refill it by yourself from a sink located in your booth. Located around your booth are some handy signs which you can hand to the staff even if you don't speak Japanese in order to communicate with them. This is the most important one. I'm leaving my seat for a moment so that you don't accidentally get your stuff cleared away. Now, before your ramen even arrives, if you have ordered any side dishes such as an egg, you will get the egg at this point for you to peel while waiting for your ramen to be prepared. The eggs in Ichiran are one of my favorite parts of the experience, and in case you're having any trouble with peeling the eggs, there is a sign they can hand to the staff for a replacement. Out of all of the add-ons at Ichiran, I would most recommend the egg because I think the egg is so delicious and it's wonderfully marinated from the inside out. Like, the yolk is perfectly salted. And peeling eggs just happen to be one of the things that I really like to do for some reason. I've never had any difficulties with peeling the egg. I think the shell always comes off quite easily, and the inside is a soft, jammy texture as opposed to being a hard-boiled egg. Now at this point, your ramen is probably ready and is going to be served by the staff through the booth. You don't get to see the staff at all, you don't see their faces, they just open up the sleeve and slide your ramen over. And depending on what you order, your ramen might differ from what mine looks like. I think mine is a pretty standard option. It has all of the toppings and a bit of the chili powder. Now, I don't think the chili powder is that particularly spicy and it adds a nice flavor to the soup. However, if you're sensitive to spice, I don't recommend trying to be ambitious and getting more than a medium. However, if you're feeling a bit spicy, you can order up to 10 times the amount. Almost all of the chains in Ichiran are open till the very early morning, around when the first train starts, around 5 to 6 a.m. If you're coming to Ichiran after a post-night out and are looking for a drunken food, I recommend you get the dashi and richness to be very light and not too rich. If not, your stomach would not be feeling very great afterwards. Now at this point, you can be fully enjoying your ramen, you have your egg, you have your water, the side that can fill at any time. But if you decide that you want some additional sides or toppings, you can always order some extra ones with the form that's attached to the booth next door, right where those little wooden panels that you can hand over to the staff are located at. Keep in mind that you will need to pay in cash if you want to order any of the add-ons at this moment, and I think it's a generally good practice to go to Ichiran with cash because not all of the locations are able to take card, and that's a general rule followed for most vending machine ramen. And if you want to buy any instant ramen, there's also the option to do Ichiran. And there you are. That's the quick and simple guide to eating at Ichiran. The nice thing about eating at Ichiran is that the complete process is optimized for foreigners and tourists. They offer their menu in so many different languages that you will surely be able to find something that you can read and understand. And that's what's make it so popular and approachable for tourists. I hope you enjoy your meal at Ichiran.